night. But Chris Hahn over here to the
What's
left.
good, Jay?
He terrible. And then I got my boy Nate Deuce on the right of me.
What it do?
You look real calm today, ain't
Hey,
you?
I'm always tranquil and ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Until you say something that don't make
Right,
no
no
sense.
sense at all.
No sense.
Just left it.
But I don't know if y'all have been peeping anything on social media today. Not today, but this week. You know, my people have been on the uprise again. Yes, melanin magic.
Black Power.
Or Black Power. Bam. So we had Beyonce's Black is King visual. Did y'all see that?
I saw it.
I didn't, but I know it was lit
I
though.
haven't seen it
I'm gonna
yet.
see it though.
Yeah.
When are you gonna see it?
I'm gonna watch it. I ain't have
It's on
time.
Disney Plus. We know you got that. If you ain't got nothing else.
You gotta have that. That is
I got
essential.
it. I'm gonna watch it. I ain't watching it yet. I'm just saying that's part of
It's on your to-do
Black
list.
Power.
Well,
It's
what
on my
did you
to-do
think
list.
of it, Chris?
I thought it was a beautiful visual.
Mhm.
It made me feel good inside. It made me feel like doing an African dance.
It made you feel blackety black, didn't it? Blackety
Yeah,
black,
it
black.
did.
That's what it's supposed to do. Make you feel
I
like.
didn't like none of the white people at work today.
Mm.
I don't like it.
Ooh,
I
child.
felt some type of way.
It'll
Yeah.
make you look at a white person like,
Yeah,
this
say
is
so.
us. This is us. Yesterday I almost beat up this lady in the parking lot of
What?
Walmart
Oh, man.
cause
A Karen?
she got a Karen, but she was shook, okay? Because what Karen thought she was gonna do, you know how you go on before we
Bang J Hood.
Right, there you
and
go.
you know I'm like really peaceful now in life. However, I pulled up in the Walmart parking lot, and you know it's first come first serve in that bitch. So I saw her had her signal light on trying to get that part, but first come first serve. So I got it
Over parking space.
over parking space, and then you know she stayed there for a little bit, but I was trying to get myself together with my child to get out. And then I saw her flip the bird. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. So then the car beside me moved, right?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get myself together to get out. Me and my child get out. We get ready to walk, and Karen pulled up. So you know what I did?
What you do?
Went back to the car
Yeah, you did.
to drink a swig of water.
Yeah,
And
so let her know.
I looked her in the car, and I looked her child in the car like,
Not a
and
kid.
I waited in between the seat and the door like,
Not a
What'd she do?
child.
nothing, because a little girl was trying to get out the car, and she was like, "Don't you open it!" Like she went off on the little girl. See, you gotta watch what you do out here in these streets because it comes back to you.
Yo, I'm gonna break down some knowledge for you.
What?
Guess what a parking lot is?
What?
It's black.
Mm.
Guess what the lines are? They white. They're trying to keep us in, yo.
They're trying to keep us boxed
That's knowledge
in.
right there. Think about it.
You dropping
It's
jewels.
crazy.
Yeah.
Pick that up. That's
But
it.
oh, that take me to this week, because not only was we blackety black
Yeah.
on our white counterparts, and we love our white counterparts, but we was also blackety black on our Latin counterparts this week.
Okay.
I know, well, y'all probably didn't, because y'all don't be on social media like that.
No.
But obviously, what is it called? The Emmys came out,
Yeah.
the nominees.
Yeah.
And
A
it
lot of
was
us in there.
it was a lot of melanin
I
magic.
love
I heard it.
However, our Latin counterparts was not happy about it. Not to say that they weren't happy, but there seemed like there was a little salt in there.
What?
And I'm gonna just read one post. Her name is, I don't know if I'm saying it right, so charge it to my head, not my heart. Dasha Polanco. She played in Orange Is the New Black.
Okay.
If you've ever watched it.
Okay.
She said, it's only us speaking up on it. No one cares. It's the silence from those that fight for equality, but only their equality. Diversity, but diverse enough to include thyself. That mentality of, as long as I'm good, I don't see a damn thing. All right?
Mhm.
She had that to say. And I was kind of on the fence. Like, I could see where my Latin people were coming from. Like, equality should be across the board. If we're fighting for equality, it should be for everyone, every socioeconomic status, every race, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then my blackety black crept in, and I was just like, no offense to my Latin counterparts, but we work for this shit. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just feel like not today, not this year, not in 2020. Like y'all had all year to salsa last year. Y'all had all year to merengue. Y'all
Oh my
had
God.
Cinco de Mayo. It was lit, even
Cinco
though
de
it was
Mayo,
COVID.
yeah.
Like shout out to y'all. But this year, when they taking Aunt Jemima off the shelf, and we riding in the streets and we pulling down statues, and if the Emmys just so choose to acknowledge our black magnificence and our acting prowess, just let us have that this time, y'all. Like, I understand y'all want to be included, but like, did you smoke any boots
Well, let's
on the acting screen?
let's say this though. We
Okay.
as black people, sometimes we kind of automatically include them in everything that we do. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean, Nate?
I mean, as far as let's band together in communities, we look at them like, hey, they treat y'all just like they treat us, so let's all be together. So we always invite them into everything that we have. You know what I'm saying?
Not this year though.
I'm just saying it's easier for a Latino American to come to a hood versus a Caucasian.
Because we always say our black and brown
Right.
brothers and sisters
Right.
in our
But this year, I mean, black and red on. Like,
I mean, do you get upset when Latino says the N word around you?
Oh, that is deep. That's some hot fire
Yeah,
right there. Let me think about that. Whew.
I don't know, I haven't experienced the Latino saying.
I ain't got no real Latino friends, so I don't really know about
I
that.
think me and Janique was a little racist on that note.
Wait a minute, y'all.
Like, you know,
Who is this?
Janiqua had a friend that left her.
Oh my God, don't
And
talk
she-
about that.
You know,
It was traumatizing, and it made me, you know, for a long period of time, kind of dislike a certain population just because of that one experience. I know it's dumb, but it was traumatizing. So, just like white people, you know, they'll dislike a whole race of us because that one black person did something wrong to them. Don't make it right, but that was an experience. That was my experience.
yeah.
Don't bring up my.
I'm just saying, like, we're gonna be vulnerable and share on this podcast.
You be sharing a lot of my stupidity.
Well, you said
He just be studying.
He
you,
be
like,
studying. He be
I
like,
think he got a.
I be waiting for her to
private
say something
investigator.
stupid.
No, Nate, you coming too, cause I wait for it.
But no, like seriously.
Listen, the copyrights to my movie, you can't talk about my life.
That's gonna be a short one.
But no, if we get back to Nate's question, like
Yeah.
the general, like the mass pop,
Yeah.
do we kind of allow our Latin counterparts, our brown sisters and brothers, to say the N word, but we go in uproar
I know
when
personally.
our Caucasian
Personally, I do.
friends
I mean,
do?
like I said, I look at it as, you know, you ain't getting no better treatment than me. And in
Touche.
fact, you know, you have it harder. You know what I'm saying? I have some family. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Latino family, and to come to America not knowing the language and to have to learn that on top of keeping up with what's going on in your grade level and adjusting to a whole new lifestyle. Like, it's a lot of stuff we take for granted that, you know, back then I was young enough not to even know that other places was living a certain type of way.
Does that give them the right because they're a little slow learning English? The first word they learn is nigga.
Nah, it's not. I'm not saying that gives them the right. I'm saying they have to overcome a lot
I fight.
to live and survive and thrive in the community just as we do as blacks. I mean, you know, think of going somewhere and not knowing what nobody's saying, and then you gotta try to get you a good job and provide for your family. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine being brought up on a boat and they're just telling you the word.
I did.
And taking on their religion.
Just a whole.
Just a whole.
I'm just saying,
It's a lot. It's a
I
lot.
get it.
I'm not giving them a pass. Like, call me
Yeah.
essay, but
Nah, by all means, we did work
Don't call
hard.
me.
I think we have done the work for this industry, for that industry, and they have done the work themselves too.
Right.
However, we have a whole movement right now, and
Right.
maybe they might have to do a Latinx movement. I'm not sure. And you also got to think, 2020 is our year. It is our blackness year. Whether they giving us everything out of pity to just shut us up, because I do think right now white people are giving us a lot of stuff out of like, ooh Lord, we gotta do something to shut them up because they is about to burn America the
And maybe
down.
we should use our platform or whatever we have, the momentum that we have going, to shift it towards them, give them some light too. Because let's not forget, the police is killing us, but let's not forget ICE was just snatching people off the face of the earth.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And that was a real serious thing. And it was a lot
That's
of
a fact
people
now.
who were, you know, kind of scared to be out and about because it was just, you know, kind of like ATF bus in your house, you know.
Yeah.
So
2022, they can get all the property.
We're not even
Not
2021?
2021, because we got some.
you right. We
Yeah,
gotta get the
so-
foot in the door, and then we can
Okay.
open it
We
behind
can't
us.
help you until we-
come around the back. We'll
Okay,
let you
so
know.
that's when equality matters for both.
It matters now,
Okay.
but
Mm-hmm.
let us get our shine first. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all I want. Just let us get our shine, because we haven't been getting our shine. Just, what's the opposite of underlay?
Uh-oh, what's happening now?
You watched a lot of Door Ducks, boy.
First of all, that was Nelly. Don't do
I'm
that.
just saying this off Spanish.
But what? Okay.
Door, hold on.
Yes,
Let's
I
talk
like
about Door. Did anybody see?
Ooh.
I have kids, and they
The way
watch
he
they
came
watch
in.
shows. But you know, you get older, and you see shows, and maybe they're not exactly what you know
Mm-hmm.
perceive them to be when you actually sit down and watch the episode.
Mhm.
Unpopular opinion, Diego was always at these house parties, and they all slept in the same room, and there weren't no parents, but it was just a bunch of females with Diego. Did anybody ever? I
This
mean,
is
I don't
true.
even have a daughter, and I felt concerned, like, why is he just always in there with all these girls?
I mean,
Parents
there's a
never came
couple
to
of
check on
things you can take out of that. Diego could have been transgender.
Nah, Diego was the man. Like, they love Diego.
I mean, Diego could have been transgender. Diego could have been.
I don't even know how we got here. Now Diego's transgender.
He could be transgender, so his parents thought it was okay for him to be in there. He could also been a pedophile at
Now
a young
he's a
age.
transgender pedophile.
Right.
These are
I mean, there's a
not.
lot of things that could come out of that person. I didn't never think about that.
Yeah.
Now, see, we gotta protest that.
These are not the views held by the Unpopular Opinion Podcast.
Okay.
I was trying to put over.
Okay, I'm just saying. Like, he brought it up, and
Maybe so, or maybe that's just how the Spanish community do it.
or maybe they didn't like their son, so they let Diego stay up in there.
Why? And why? Yes, that's true. Maybe they didn't like their son. Speaking of which,
Mm.
just a thought, unpopular opinion. People really don't like their kids.
Oh,
Oh man.
where did that thought process come from?
Enlightenment.
During the COVID, I've just been seeing a bunch of posts, and parents just look like, I can't wait for my kid to go back into school. Like, COVID be damned. Like, y'all gotta go. I don't care if y'all get syphilis, if y'all get the flu. Like, you gotta go. Like, I wasn't trying to be a parent. I was trying to see y'all from 5 to 12. And on the weekends sometimes, because you know you're gonna be with your grandma the other one.
Oh my
You know what I
God.
mean? But like when y'all really met y'all kids,
Is it that they don't
Yeah,
like
you
their
don't.
kids, or is it that they're too busy trying to focus on meeting the basic needs of their child? And homeschooling is hard. We didn't go to school. I know I didn't go to school to be no teacher, or I would have been teaching my child.
guess what? Most of these teachers that are teaching didn't go to school to be teachers either.
What? They did.
Nah.
They better have some.
Lateral entry.
Chris
You
was
got
a
a
teacher.
GED. Hey, you want to be a teacher?
Chris Hahn was a teacher at one point.
I would.
Let's throw that
Oh
out.
God. Well, you know what?
Has nothing to do with nothing.
See, thank you, Nate.
Nah, I'm just
Thank
saying.
you. Call him out,
you know,
Nate. Call his.
Call me out on my prestige and being a teacher. Thank you.
Calling you out on saying that you probably was not a teacher.
No, I wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I didn't go to school to be a teacher, but guess what? They was like, we need you to teach in this classroom. And I didn't do nothing for them people. You know what I mean? They left out dumber than when they came in.
You're not supposed to tell that.
No, I don't care no more because they fired me.
For a
Rightfully
reason.
So, yes.
For a reason.
He probably told me something that had me like, dang man, they let you, nah man, they should have let you go. They should have never
They
let
really
you
should.
go.
I don't even know why they did it.
I don't know either.
But I'm a nigga and I'm gonna take the money every time. So
Well, I'm just not gonna say people don't like their kids. I'm just gonna say that
I know
people.
you love your kids.
I love my child, singular.
Nate, I know you love your kids.
Yeah.
But I don't think you want them niggas all the time.
Unpopular opinion, I feel like that's how most people feel. See, me, on the contrary, I don't be around my children as much as I would like. So when I am, I thoroughly
You don't
enjoy
like
it.
Oh,
Anyway.
jacked up.
When I do, I tend to enjoy it more than most people. So I get what you're saying when you say people don't like their kids, because people do take it for granted, and I look at it in a different way, because it's like, man, I wish I could be home on the weekend chilling with them, like, you know what I'm saying? And people just kind of get caught in there every day, going and coming, and you know, as a natural human being, you want that alone time or whatever the case was.
Right.
So then you find yourself just kind of giving your kids things to pacify them, you know, let them watch the tablet, or you know, cut the game on, or whatever the case may be, just so I don't have to do anything, and you can sit there and kind of be cool, and we both can be peaceful. But it's like, you know, you gotta interact. You gotta give some guidance and talk them through life, because it's the same thing you went through when you was little.
No, this is not what I went through. I went to school.
Exactly.
Okay?
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying.
You're ready for your kid to go to school.
True.
And you know, I love my baby to death.
I know you
Okay,
do.
I wouldn't.
But that's hard. I would not.
But
I
you like-
personally would
Oh,
not
yeah,
want to
I
send
like my
my kids
child.
to
That's
school.
cool.
Cause that's my ride or die.
Yeah.
That baby ride for me.
Yeah,
But
that's
she going to school on August the 17th.
Man, you just gonna put her in danger
Wow.
like that.
It's not.
It's not worth
It's.
It's not
It-
worth it.
What do you want me to do as a single parent that has a job that's during school hours?
Okay.
So I mean, what does anybody
Exactly.
want a
It's the big
single
dilemma
parents to
of
do
America.
that work during school hours?
Right.
Right.
To do with our children. It's not that I want to expose my child to COVID. By all means, I do not even want to think about my child contracting any form of COVID, because kids is out here catching it a bad rap too when they get sick with COVID, just like us. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know who said kids could not catch it, but they can catch it just like us. They're humans, just little humans, and their immune systems may not be as strong as us. But I've done the best that I can for my child. She's very conscious and aware. She wears her mask.
Yeah.
You cough around her, she gonna look at you sideways. She gonna remind you to wash your hands, put the hand sanitizer on. She is very good with all of these things. And at this point, I have kind of rationalized it to the fact that I go out every day to work.
Yeah,
Okay?
This is true.
And I go to nursing homes where they always got a case, you know?
Right.
And what difference does it make for me to go out than her go out? I can go out, catch it, and give it to her just as quickly as she can go to school, catch it, and give it to me. So there's not that big of a difference. It's just that I guess I'm the adult and I feel a little bit better doing that. Saying that, okay, well, if I catch it, then, you know, but it still sucks either way.
Right.
So I don't want to send her, but I also I don't have that luxury to stay at home with her, or we gonna be on the side of the road somewhere.
I just feel like, you know, have you ever do a long distance relationship and then like
I'm doing one now.
yeah, you are. Hey, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's awesome. Black love.
You know,
Proud of you.
Keep going, keep going.
Jay Hood getting mushy.
You brought it up.
I know, I didn't.
Hey,
Go ahead.
shout out to whoever that guy is.
This goes out to you.
You know who you are.
And you are. But anyways, go ahead.
So, long distance relationship, then you move in together, or you're dating, then you get married, and you stay in this house with this person day in, day out, and you realize, hey, I really don't like you like I thought I did. You know what I mean? And I just feel like you have the same relationship with your kids. Not everybody. I just feel like human nature is like, man, now that I see you every day and I know how you really are, you get on my damn nerves.
I can see that though. I can see that though, but didn't you say something crazy a while back about somebody if it was a 2-person household, one person staying back? Didn't you say that before?
Oh, I mean, yeah, like if you got a parent that can be at home and do all of that, much like your situation and your dilemma with school right now. You know what I'm saying? If there is a parent in the household that's just taking care of the household, I think life would be a little bit smoother.
So, so when you get a woman in your household, like she's gonna stay at home?
That would be the goal. No. I'm not saying that
Oh,
that's
look
what you. I'm saying
Double back.
in my ideal environment, what you just brought up. Yeah, like that would be cool even if it's a guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's got to be the female or whoever.
Mhm.
It's just
So
you know,
you want
one
me to stay
person
at home,
can
yeah.
dedicate themselves to making sure the house is straight, including the kids is, you know,
Is that what you're
who
saying?
they want them to be.
A relationship should look like that. There should be one stay-at-home parent.
I'm not saying it should be any kind of way.
I
just said it
feel
would
like
be
that's
nice.
what you told us the other week.
That's definitely what you told us.
I mean,
Don't be scared now.
It's alright.
back in the day, that was the standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my grandmother never had a job in her life on my mom's side. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't have to, because that was my whole granddad's thought process. Like, you ain't gonna have to work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, they had a lot of kids. It was a lot of, you know, they had nice things, nice house, gardens, you know, stuff she did at all times. So it wasn't like she was just chilling.
Mhm.
But, you know, I feel like that's more conducive to a family environment, to have one person that can solely focus on that. Because, like I said, you get caught in your rigmarole of everyday life with work, man, and, you know, you come home stressed out. You ain't got time for that. You don't want to hear that. And it could be
Yeah.
something important that you're missing right in front of your eyes that if somebody was solely focused on that every day of their life, they would notice, hey, something's off. Something's going on here. You know what I mean?
So do you feel like the woman in your life eventually is going to stay home?
Woo!
Ooh, hot fire.
That is interesting question. I mean, you know,
Hot.
as you know, like that's a journey that's, you know, hasn't been.
You and Jada
Wow.
talking about a journey. Like, just tell me. Just tell me
The
what you
journey.
feel. It ain't no journey. What do you want to do?
At some point, that would be a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? To be able to, you know what I'm saying, have that type of situation where it's like, you ain't even gotta go nowhere if you really don't. Yo, fuck this job. Quit. Stay home.
What
Like,
is job?
you got
What
all
is
these
job?
kids
Exactly.
anyway.
Okay.
'Cause you know I
Job.
can't stop.
I don't really need this
Yeah.
shit. Okay, what is job?
Right.
Because about that. I'm sorry, you said it and it just caught me off guard.
Nah, cause you know I fuck with the song too.
On the
but-
TikTok, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess. I heard TikTok is illegal in America. What's up with that?
I don't know. I don't have TikTok.
I have TikTok and it's so funny. But anyways, we not.
But
But when do you?
what are
okay.
they talking about then?
It's just
Like,
fun stuff.
no, what's wrong? What are they saying? Like
Cause
America's
President
trying to ban it?
Trump.
What'd you say?
Wow.
No, I'm not
Nah.
gonna say it 'cause I ain't going out like
But
that.
I'm just saying.
But
Are they banning it? Like I don't fuck with TikTok no.
he
way,
wants
so-
to ban it because he old hater. But you know,
But
you gotta let a hater be a hater.
he can let police kill black people. But we can't use TikTok.
Can't use TikTok, which is just for
That's
fun.
crazy.
We just doing
Amen.
it during the COVID. But I guess I
TikTok is the
wanna
enemy.
not swerve off of this.
Yeah, maybe.
When-
Maybe be swerving. He was trying to roll out these
I
out.
But
just be having
when do
random
you
thoughts.
think the shift came? Because I can say probably back in the days it was like that.
Yeah.
I think I can say my grandmother was like that too.
It was when the women empowerment came about. You feel me?
You said that like it was a negative.
No, because I'm gonna say this to support you.
Hold up now.
I'm gonna say this to support you. For most women, it probably was not a choice to do so. So therefore, they were forced into that situation.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But if that's all you got to do, you're gonna be good at it. You feel what I mean? It's your
Mhm.
kids. You know what I'm saying? It'll look good on paper. Everything sounds nice.
So
till
you
it takes
just want
place.
your woman to cook and clean
No,
and raise your kids
that's not what
And
I'm
open
saying.
it up.
and open it up when you want some.
I know someone who's pregnant right now,
Yeah.
and
You always know.
they work a lot.
Are they your kids?
No, they work a lot though. But it's their first child,
Yeah.
and she directly said to me, she feels bad that she'll have to go to work because she wants to be around to see her kid grow
She
up.
lying.
And I explained to her
But
that
you really don't like your kids.
the way life is now, the parents don't get to see that. The grandparents get to see that. And then hopefully your kids will grow up and have kids and you'll get to see your grandkids go through that transgression. But for the most part, you got to go out here and get it, man. That's just the way of life right now.
I think
If you ain't pimping, you simping. You know what I'm saying?
I think for me, like I mean, I have been there for every last bit of my child's life. Even with school, like every award day, I'm there. She can tell you that I never missed a beat.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
No. I'm not. I know that. For this young lady, you know, one thing that can maybe empower her is to know that she won't miss out on those things. Now, it sounds good. It sounds great to be like, I wish I could just stay home and be with my child all the day. And then you really stay home and be with your child all the time. And it's not that you don't like them. It's not that. It's just that
You must have had one of those experiences.
we need that peace. Like, I need that peace at some time. So I will put my daughter to bed. Well, one is a part of structure, but I will put her at bed. She's in bed by 8 o'clock. Whether she sleep, I don't care what she's doing. But at 8 o'clock, she's in her bed, in her room, because after 8, that is my time to complete work, and to do my mommy time.
And she need 8 hours of good sleep.
She need 8 hours. Now, granted, sometimes she ain't sleep at 8, but again, she's in that bed. She knows not to get up.
Yeah.
Other than to use the bathroom, she got her own TV. She can watch TV until she falls asleep.
Let me ask you this, Joe, because Nate obviously isn't going to answer my question.
Oh, man.
What?
Do you want to be taken care of? Do you want to be able to stay at home, or do you want to go out and work every day?
So, for me, I won't say I want to be a at-home mom. That just ain't in my DNA. It ain't gonna work that way. However, I would love to still be taken care of and be able to do part-time.
See, and that's what I was going to say.
Like, I don't.
If you
Oh,
want
I
to
would-
work, get you a little something.
Like, I'm gonna always work.
You don't need it. Don't
But
let
I
it
would
stress you out.
prefer
Right.
that my
Right.
man, in that traditional aspect, be the head of the household.
Right.
You provide in that aspect. I give, you know, you need a little something, I put it in there. You know, we don't want it to be like you taking everything, but I would just prefer to do like part time. Like, I just want to do some part time work.
So you the chick that's when the bill come, you be like, you reach for your pocket and be like, oh, you got it.
Do you need some? Cause I'll put in on it,
Real
but you
slow.
Right.
real slow in my pocket. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just.
Cause I was going.
You
I
didn't
was
see
gonna
me
go
reach
to
I
the-
had you if you needed
It's
it.
right here in my hand.
No, but I could just go to the grocery store with
Right.
this. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I'm always working. Always.
I like that.
That's just me.
Hey, I don't like chicks like you that do stuff like that. Just
What?
throwing that out there.
Just slide my hand in
Don't
my
pump
pocket.
fake like you gonna pay for
Well,
something.
then you
if
know.
you gonna flash it, spend it.
You knew I wasn't gonna get it.
I might
so-
turn around and be like, oh, no, you know what? You got it. Go ahead. Because,
No, I want you to lie. Like, I want you to go.
well,
like,
you got to continue your lie and make it the truth. Now that you said you was going to get it, go ahead and get it.
Let me ask you this,
Nothing.
Johnny. We just on the subject.
What?
You're in a new relationship.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations again.
Why are you still doing this?
I don't know. I like it. So,
What?
do you believe in going Dutch on the initial date?
What's Dutch?
See, she don't even know what Dutch is.
What's Dutch?
That's crazy.
What is Dutch? Does that mean we skip out on the meal or something? What's Dutch? Is that ditch? That's I'm sorry.
It's alright.
What is Dutch?
Yeah.
Somebody tell
Johnny
me.
was being pimping. She don't even know what Dutch is.
What is
She
that?
telling you talking about a blunt? Listen.
I was really thinking that. I was like, I don't even smoke.
Then you go Dutch and switch some street.
You're like, I don't even smoke no more.
Backwood.
Listen,
Wait,
Dutch,
what is
let me
Dutch?
break it down for you. Going Dutch is when you come to the date, you each pay for your own meal, initially. It's like, we just meeting up for coffee, we just meeting up for lunch. I got mine, you got yours.
Oh, I don't care. Like, that doesn't bother me. Kinda.
No, but are you
That's-
gonna feel some type of way if he suggests that? Or do you
No.
expect him to pay for your?
Well, I might be expecting it, but would I also feel like terrible about it? No.
Let me ask you, this is a better question. Are you gonna give him the buns? Like, if,
Or am I gonna give him the? I'm not giving up the buns anyway.
that's right, Johnny, that was just.
You bad.
Tight.
Keep it.
Listen, I'm asking.
Okay, and
Does
Janiqua.
he have? Does he have the potential to go on a second date if he be like, you know what, you just go ahead and get your stuff straight?
It depends on how this conversation took place. Like,
Okay, y'all sitting at the table.
There's
Chick comes,
context for everything.
And he says, no,
Man.
split. He looks at the waitress and says, 2 checks, please.
Yeah, I asked for two checks.
Who asked who on this date?
He asked you on the date.
I don't know
You know he came
then.
to you in the grocery
No.
store.
In the frozen food section?
Somewhere back there.
No.
And he
This,
looked around, he said food. She
this
likes
probably
food.
not a potential for a second date. Cause one, you asked me. I ain't asked you.
Wow.
You asked me.
Right.
And
Oh, you
we
asked
probably hadn't even been. Like, there's nothing keeping me to you.
Right.
Other than you just asked me on it. I don't know nothing about you.
I got you.
Like, so there's no jail to this. Nah, nigga. Okay, I'm paying for my food. Don't.
What
Don't you call me
What
again?
if you had like an
You block-
extraordinary
block
good
it.
time up to that point? Like,
Again.
what if you was just enjoying yourself?
If you
paid for your food, you had it. You know what I'm saying? At the end
I
of the
got
day,
it at any part of
right,
our
so
date,
why
and I'm
you
gonna have
upset at
it.
him for
I'm not upset.
Maybe he had some sort of auto drive about to come out.
I'm
and he
not
didn't wanna
upset.
fuck up his
Then he
credit.
shouldn't have took me out on that date at that
Maybe he's
time.
been working on his credit for a long time.
He shouldn't have took me out on that date at that time. And we probably should have been talking to each other, and we've had this conversation
So-
rather than he just said, "Let me take you on this date right now," knowing he has the coins for me.
It's all
So
about the coins.
it's not specifically all about the coins,
Uh,
but it is about the
how
I
coins.
much-
personally am
But
a
it
fan
is.
of the Dutch.
I
You
don't
look
know.
like
You look like you're a fan of
unpopular
the
opinion.
Dutch.
I don't give a yes because
What?
you know what?
You gotta
We
say
all-
it's a
nah,
blind
nah.
date or something like.
I look at it like this. When we come into dating, right? We both had lives before we met each other, right? You know what I'm saying? So on my everyday life, I budget a certain amount for what I'm about to do and how I'm about to do it. Granted, yeah, if I ask you on a date, I should budget in for that. But if it's just on the fly, hey man, let's go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Because you on the spot when you pimping that, a chick, you trying to get at her, you got to.
When you
Well-
going, what did it?
Yeah,
Pimping. That you heard what he said.
when you
Pimping.
saying
and
something
shit.
nice, you know what I'm saying, in the ear. You know what I
Lying,
mean?
trying to lie. Trying to
You
lie.
can call it what you want. I call it pimping in my personal life, but
Okay.
We know what that means.
not in a
He ain't trying to wife
illegal
that hoe.
type of way.
He ain't. That's why he Dutching
I'm
her.
just saying.
Because he ain't trying to wife her. But
When you on
anyway.
the fly trying to come up with something, you might tell let's go get something to eat, but you look in your pockets. We all watch Half Baked. You know what I'm saying? He had that certain amount, and it was like, yo, I gotta wing this shit. Like,
Well, I guess it's also.
if it wasn't for that blind man, he wouldn't have made it. But
I
at the
guess
end
you
of the day, you came here holding yourself down. I came here holding myself down. What's wrong with us just continuing that until we at least, like you said, I don't even know you like that.
Wait a
But
minute,
you
I
paying for
think-
your food. I could be buying my kids something to eat, and I'm out here spending on
I
you.
don't know nothing about your kids, son. Like,
I don't know nothing about you.
what talking about?
Hey, you know what
But
I'm saying?
I guess-
Is that what you gonna tell her when the bill come? Like, nah, it's
Nah,
like-
man.
Man, I say whatever I need
Like
to
you
say
didn't tell
to
me you
keep my
had
money in
kids
my pocket.
anyway. What in the world? But I
I'm
guess
just saying,
I
man.
guess Dutch can also be seen as
Why can't you
the
be mad at me?
expectations of someone's relationship. If it's okay for it to be split that way,
Right.
then that's cool.
Yeah. You gotta set a precedent early.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's setting the precedence early. Like, look, bitch, this is our relationship type. So if you okay with this now, you shouldn't have no problems later.
Right.
And a lot of times it's not like that. Us girls want to kind of be like, I hate the word finessed, but in a sense, we want you to whine us. I mean, some chicks is getting finessed out here in these streets.
Tell me more.
Ooh.
I'm not getting finessed, but I'm just saying some of the things that
You know who say they ain't getting finessed?
somebody that's
Good.
getting finessed. But we like to at least feel like
You
you
wanna,
trying.
that's why I don't like a strip club. It's like,
Oh
Strip
man.
club got
paying
good
for
music.
it.
Chris Hine hates the
Strip
strip
club
club,
got good
man. Hey,
music.
shout out to the strip clubs that piss Chris off,
But
man.
strip
'cause
clubs got good music, which
Hey.
brings me to another point.
They do got good music.
That's fine.
If you don't find love when you broke, you ain't gonna find love when you rich. Bam.
I agree with that. I do, because let's say you rich, you find this chick, she knows you for your money at that point. You know she's not with you because of your personality.
How do you
what I mean?
know though?
Unless you go get you a chick on the same level, unless you equally yoked, then you are automatic come up.
What's this equally yoked rubbish that I don't believe people even know what. No, I'm saying this because no, I'm not saying like I don't have my understanding of what I mean to be equally yoked with someone.
Okay.
But I believe people say stuff all the time like, he not equally yoked to me, he's
Yeah.
toxic, but don't know what equally yoked means.
Well, when I say equally yoked, I mean like, hey,
Bring it
we're bringing in at least a fairly equal amount of money to the household.
Okay.
We have the same values.
Mhm.
We have the same principles.
Mhm.
We have the same morals. We on the same page
Mhm.
on 95% of life.
Okay.
If you still out here in the streets,
The
and I'm
streets.
going to church, or if you at McDonald's and I'm a CEO, ain't nothing wrong with McDonald's. Get your, get it.
What if they have plans? What if they are actively working towards CEO status, but they gotta be at Mickey D's right now?
That's fine. You flip them fries. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go get me a chick that's got a little bit more going on for it. Ain't nothing wrong with having standards.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Where you coming from? Cause Nate, I feel like you.
No, Nate was just hollering at the chick at KFC today.
Oh God, Nate.
He went there.
Nah, she came on. She said some things.
Oh, so she came on.
No, but tell her what she said. Nate,
Hey,
break that.
Call it Nate.
Yeah, cause she understand.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I'm saying, I get my number one. I like my chicken. Everybody know me. I eat chicken every day. It's, chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what type of chicken? Tell me.
The dark chicken.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
right.
So I'm getting a
Like
2
in
piece.
black.
I'm getting a 2 piece, and I come up to the window, and she's like, "We ain't got no legs. You want 2 thighs."
Did she lick her lips when she said
Did
it?
She might have, you know what I'm saying? But I turn away. I don't give them that satisfaction.
Right,
You
you
know what I'm saying?
gotta, you gotta.
But
play
everybody
cool,
know what
man.
2 thighs
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
You know what I'm
What it mean,
saying?
Nate?
What it meant?
She want me to give between the thighs, and
Now,
I'm
how do you
like,
see?
yo, this is too much, man. I just
know
came here to
that.
get chicken. I just came here to get
Nigga.
food.
This nigga Nate, boy.
I
He had already made an
I
assumption.
turned around, I walked away. 'Cause
It was too much.
it was. Chris is in the car. It's like,
Well, what did you read? What did you catch
I
from that?
think this nigga's crazy. I was like, nigga, no. She didn't have no one leg. She gave me 2 thighs. This nigga walked away with nothing but
you
chicken.
can't read code, man. But
There was no code in there.
I
They
mean,
had,
it's
they
just
didn't have no
it's
chicken.
cold.
What's her
No
name?
thighs.
I don't know.
Did you get a number?
Nope.
So you got
I
chicken.
didn't want it, man.
Oh, you didn't want it.
Yeah, I came
Not
here to
that,
get some food,
not that she
man.
wanted to give it. You
Yeah.
didn't want it.
Is that hard for females to believe when a guy says like he's really not interested, even if they?
That's a lie.
Because most women,
All men want
most women
All men
have either
want.
either it's online or in real life they have clickbait where they
All
doing
men
something
want
to be
what?
noticed.
All men want just women. You don't care
I
what it
mean,
is,
Because
how it's wrapped
Chris
up.
Hine has an interesting theory.
No and no.
What do
Nate
you
lying.
feel that all women want, Chris?
What?
That we were talking about.
I think they just want to be loved, nigga. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
no. What was you trying?
That ain't how he said it.
Say
I
it.
think they just want to be catered to.
He said all females want to be liked by every guy that they meet.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Not like seriously. Like,
No, we don't.
Like you
Like
seek,
for me, I get tired
listen,
at times.
but you seek attention.
You know
At
what I'm saying?
times, yes. At times, I
if
do
you-
seek attention.
And you know when you'll mess with the dude that you don't even like is when he ain't
Yeah.
giving you attention.
Exactly.
You'll rub it, ha ha ha, you're
This
so
is not-
funny, bet your lashes, hit your knee. You don't even like this nigga. But he was paying the other chick some attention, so now you gotta hold
No,
on.
I didn't pay him attention because he was paying the other chick some
Because
attention.
he won't pay.
I probably was just bored. That's why I was talking to him.
Oh, that's deep.
Like, we're not seeking to be, well, I don't know about everybody else. My experience is, I'm not always seeking to be liked. I'm just bored.
So you just playing with niggas' lives, being bored?
They know that.
Do they?
They know you can't take me but so seriously. Like, first of all,
Janila, how's your brain working? Let me ask you this. If
How?
you're giving a nigga attention, if you're giving a black man, a black king attention, and you talking to him consistently,
I ain't talking to nobody consistently but my nigga. So what do you tell? If you not talking to
it
me
was all
consistently,
different just a week ago.
no. First of all, not a week ago. Don't you do that? Don't you do that? Nobody ever gets consistent attention. If you're getting consistent attention from me,
Mhm.
I like you. Like there ain't no like if I'm consistently wasting my time with you, I like you.
Wasting her time. Dang.
Janila, you a savage.
No, I'm not. But if it's here and there conversations, if I respond, I probably ain't doing that anyway. So I'm thinking that.
Why not just respond at all? Why not just like I don't like you?
'Cause I'm
so I ain't
probably
gonna
bored.
give you no.
Well, some people get that.
So
You know
my
what?
dudes can't
But
be the
some
same
people
way.
get
Why
that.
can't you pick up a video game?
Some
read
people
a
get
book?
that. I don't do that no more, so it
You
don't
don't
even
read
matter.
books?
No, I'm talking about I don't do that with the dudes no more.
I know, but let's
As
okay.
2020
But I'm
set
saying,
in, I
okay.
changed the game. up.
Okay, in 2019, when you were bored, Why didn't you pick up a book, go on a walk, exercise, do some yoga? You don't have to play with this man's
Cause
emotions.
first of all, I ain't playing with nobody's emotions. Some of them was playing with my emotions. Well, no, just no. But anyways,
Just know.
just no. But what I'm saying is, he know.
Yeah, he in a wheelchair right now, so just know. He know, he fucked up.
No. So first of all, y'all niggas be knowing that we don't be caring. Y'all just allow yourself to play into that foolishness because
What do you mean you be?
y'all and y'all pea-sized brain think some way, somehow, y'all gonna get the buns. So y'all waste y'all time with us just like we wasted our time, but in the essence, we just bored. We not even trying to get nowhere with this.
I don't
Y'all
know.
are actually trying to get the buns with no success.
I feel like you hate me.
How can I hate
It's
men?
shining through some kind of way right
Right,
now.
she's like,
I
y'all
don't-
piece-sized brains.
You know.
Y'all dumb niggas.
But
I
that's
didn't say
exactly
y'all
what I'm
was
saying.
dumb,
That's exactly
but
what I'm saying, though.
Y'all are more inferior to us women.
Whoa.
Okay? Because we thank you,
Man.
shots fired.
Nah,
because
we got to snipe. We got to
women,
snipe.
we even mature quicker than y'all. Y'all can't live
Now see
without
what-
us.
that's what we're
Matter
talking
of
about,
fact,
old shit.
Adam old stupid self
That's what we're
couldn't
talking
get it
about.
together without Eve. You know, like
First of all,
he was gonna eat the apple eventually. He was gonna eventually eat the apple
Johnny,
eventually because he was that
wait,
stupid.
wait.
He was that stupid. So he
Wait
was
a
gonna
minute.
no. He was going to eat the apple without Eve
who told you
because that's how stupid he was.
that? Okay.
He ate the apple
That's
first.
how much you hate me. You just
I
gonna
don't.
put that whole
I don't hate men, but
I'm not gonna tell you
I
to do it
am
'cause you're gonna do it
definitely.
anyway 'cause it's so
I'm
stupid.
definitely about my women, and behind every great man, there is a greater
If you
woman.
read,
Boom.
if you read the text, right?
The text is wrong because the white man wrote it. Boom.
What?
So,
Oh,
I didn't even
man.
want to
I mean,
high
it's
He
like,
went
it's
out
just
there.
High five it. Take it back.
How about it?
How about that?
You know
See?
it. You know a white man wrote it.
Okay.
She let me know.
And he wanted to say that women are the root of all this evil because y'all can't get it together. But really, y'all need us. Y'all need us to be great. So some white old men, just like all the white old men run America and forget about us women that you run up on our backs to be great, going right in a text that woman made Adam eat the apple. Well, no.
She suggested.
Eat the apple. And now all
Adam,
women
you know
bad.
what? It was just a man. I know he was a white man, but still, a man with a penis realized, hey, women will mess you up in this world. And I tend to agree with it.
No,
White,
well-
black, Latino.
Cause y'all don't think. Y'all don't have that.
If y'all are the great,
That's why we are
if
more
y'all,
mature
if
than
y'all
you
are
are.
the greatness behind us, why would you lead us down a path of destruction?
Why would you give us
We
that?
not.
That's what I
We
was
not. You just have to
But you
think.
did it.
But
Like,
you
that's
did
the
it.
story.
We didn't do anything. We didn't make you,
You
pick
gave-
the
you
apple.
said
I didn't pick
do
the
it.
apple up and
You-
say, "Here, give me your hand, Adam." You better.
Oh man,
put
you
this-
didn't do that
give me
part,
that.
but
We said-
everything
just
else.
like you
Adam-
said, we made a suggestion
Yeah.
after God told him not to.
Mhm.
God told him not to.
Yeah.
God made him first,
Yeah.
right?
So-
And he still chose to do stupid stuff.
So that means that
And I feel like the woman that goes first. Am I
God-
correct?
No,
God placed some evil in his life called Eve.
no.
Why does evil have an EV in Eve?
How do we know her name was really Eve? A white man wrote that.
Because she was a rough rider.
A white man wrote that. White man wrote all this. So I don't even. I
She
am
loved
loving of the
dogs.
Lord.
That's right, she was paused on the
So if
spot.
my
But
angel
all
wrote
I'm-
it, it would have been okay. As long as it's a black author. What if a black
As long as
author?
it's a
Lee should
woman,
write
just
about it.
women,
I think
period.
Spike Lee should
Right.
write
Women
about it.
empowerment, period. Okay.
That's it.
Women empowerment, period.
Okay.
So it's not that we out here playing with y'all feelings. If y'all minds was not on the buns all the time,
And
y'all
that's-
would see right through the games.
And
You would
that's
see
my
right through
unpopular
it.
opinion right there. The minds ain't always on the
It
buns
is
where
always
y'all
on.
think they
You
are.
always.
Sometimes-
You
listen,
thought this girl was trying to hit on you when she
listen,
told you she just
it's all
wanted
fun and games in my head,
But
though.
that- but that nigga crazy.
But then, yeah, thank you. Like, you can't
Oh.
compare what goes on in here to real life. Like, that's.
Ain't it
you
real
know what I'm
life
saying?
though?
Hey, it's an amusement park around here, baby.
Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
saying? I'm just
That
having
thing is
fun.
Six Flags.
Great
I
adventures.
can't take y'all food
Nah.
seriously.
But for real, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said, like, I wasn't even paying no attention. Had I got sucked into all that other stuff that she was trying to do, I might have spent a little extra gas sitting at the window, you know what I'm saying, trying to get some ink on the paper.
So are we?
So I can send a text message that I don't even really want to do. You know what I mean? Like,
So are y'all always paying for tail?
no,
Is the
man,
question.
it's just like I said, a female
Oh, you always
is
asking us
seeking
to pay for
attention.
tail.
Yeah, like, y'all want us to look at you. I'm a man. I like women, so I'm going to look at you. You know what I'm
Here's my
saying?
issue, right? Lately, so I was listening to music the other day.
Oh,
Right.
you don't
Listen-
listen to music every day?
Not every day.
Mm.
Sometimes I just need
I need you to work on that.
Okay, go ahead.
I need you to shut up. I was listening to music, and song after song after song. It was Doja Cat, it was City Girls, it was Megan Thee Stallion.
What is your playlist?
It was on Spotify. It came on.
Oh my goodness.
It got
It
crazy.
sound like you gonna hear some
I don't know, where
Miley
you-
Cyrus next, and
Ooh, that was a good one.
Miley
know.
Cyrus got, she had the 23 song.
I just didn't hear no testosterone in that.
That's my point, nigga. That's my whole point.
You was mad about that.
If you would allow me to finish.
Okay, go ahead, I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead,
Well, I'm not sorry. I didn't say anything. Go
man. All
ahead.
right, don't apologize to him.
Thank you. Anywho, before episode, we're really early.
Twinkie dink.
All of these females kept talking about, if you pay me, you can get the pussy. I won't fuck you unless I get a bag.
Secure the bag.
So secure the bag.
Secure the bag.
If you ain't getting a Birkin, if it ain't this, if it ain't that. I think City Girls got a song called Pussy Talk. This, that, the third make this pussy talk. And I'm like, why can't you just talk? Because I'm talking talk, I talk back. Conversation
Well,
rule the nation.
It's kind of like a blueprint.
I mean-
Why do I have to pull out my wallet for you to, like, what is happening here?
I mean, that's the simple-minded. That's
No,
the simple
but I'm saying the music, right, for the masses is typically going to the younger
population.
population.
Right.
So now chicks in high school and college is like, that nigga ain't paying for these red bottoms. He can't get no ass.
You know what? I guess
just
I
have
can
a
kind of feel a certain way about that. Like, yeah, I want to be, you know, taken care of to a level with by my man. Like, I don't want to. I'm not Captain Save-A-Ho no more like I used to be. However, I do not need my man to take care of me either. And I do think the messages that are being sent out, to an extent, are teaching girls to just focus on your looks and secure the bag that way.
Yeah.
Rather than focus on getting yourself together so you secure your own bag and his bag come with it. But you're not waiting for him. Like you can,
But I'm scared. I'm scared of this younger generation. It's going to be like they're gonna have he has to pay this much to get in between.
And my unpopular opinion of the situation is, you know what I'm saying, like I tell y'all all the time, I don't even like going to the club no more. Cause you know what I'm saying, every chick feel like you're supposed to buy her a drink. I mean,
but that's all.
I'm just saying, you know, when you want to go out and groove, have a good time. When we used to go to the club, chicks was dancing.
Nah, that's status. That's
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm wearing something
but buying
smooth.
a drink is status quo, like it's a part of the thing. Me and my nigga was talking about that because he was like he was one of them niggas that didn't buy drinks for y'all.
And you know I never bought a drink.
I do, and I'm like, you're not talking to me without buying a drink.
You know how we used
like,
to get drinks in
you
the
not
club,
even.
J-Hood.
Yo, Janika was so cold with it.
So cold.
She go to the dude and get him to buy drinks for us.
3 drinks. I need 3 drinks. I need
3
2
drinks.
for them over there. And do you got some Newports? Because we ain't got none on us. And we probably need to use those.
Wait, I ain't do the Newports thing, but I
Yes,
did
you
with
did.
having. I did.
Oh, man.
I don't think I ever did a
Oh,
Newport.
yeah.
But I did. I would get us. I would get us drinks. Like that was just status quo. You're not even gonna.
And
We're not even
appreciate
gonna do that. We're not even gonna have a conversation because we're not making it nowhere anyways from the club. So what you gonna do is buy this drink, or you can dismiss yourself from my space. Boom.
Man.
So that's status quo, though. Come on now.
I mean, that's like saying if you ain't got $6, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got no conversation for you.
But it's the club.
Yeah,
That's
buy
the
your own
club.
drinks. How was you gonna drink before I came up to you?
I'm
Yeah,
just
the
mad.
club is a whole playing field
So
anyway.
bring your money
Everybody,
and buy your
everybody
drinks.
playing. Everybody
But
playing
so
in
in
the
the
club.
club, you have to be a trick.
you gotta be a trick in the club because it's the club
It
scenery.
is tricking if you got it, too.
It's tricking if you got it in the club because it's the club. It's like the Hunger Games. Like it's killed to
Explain
be
this
killed.
shit.
Like killed to be killed, man.
Oh,
Like
man.
it is like everybody is. I'm not about to go to the club looking at food. I'm getting dressed up because I'm trying to stun on these hoes and get these niggas pockets. Now, granted, I got my own stuff. I got my own bag, which these little girls be forgetting. Like, you gotta have your own bag, your own education, your own mind.
Shaniqua ain't city girl, but she definitely.
No, like you gotta.
Trina.
She a old.
You gotta.
You know what
She a
I'm
old
saying?
pimp.
You gotta bring something to the table so they want. Like
got you.
this is a little bit of juice for you. You gotta bring something to the tables for these niggas believe. They be like,
Please don't teach. I'm trying to get y'all off the prostitution. And you trying.
this is not I'm trying to teach my girls
And see, I
to
guess-
value themselves. And if they want to bring somebody in the game with them, that's cool. But they good when that nigga's like they are not hurting for the bag.
And you
They're
know
not
what?
hurting. These
I
girls
miss-
nowadays
Yeah.
is hurting for the bag.
And I miss a lot of chicks
I'm good.
because I'm that dude that's gonna come in the club with my homeboys, and hopefully we pick the club that has the music that we want to listen to, so we vibing out tonight. And I got enough. Guess what? I got money. I'm out to buy all my niggas drinks that's with me. But when these random people start standing around the crowd and like when we toasting and shit, like, can we get a glass? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
we didn't
no,
do. Yeah,
man.
we didn't do that back
You know,
then.
I came to the club to do this. If it's a chick like that I brought to the club, I'm gonna make sure you have a good time. But I'm not just gonna meet you in the club and provide for you and your friends. You're crazy, man. What I look like.
Touche.
Yeah, without any like verification that like you're coming home with me.
You getting the buns?
I don't even care if you're coming
Listen,
home.
You gotta
know what I'm
bust it up
saying?
before Mama told you.
Not the mother token now.
I'm not about to be spending
Ooh.
money on you like that. Period. Like you said, you paying for it at that point. You paying for pussy. Let's just say it
Do
like
you
that.
feel like, I guess breaking it down back to the question,
Mm-hmm.
is he pay, like if he doesn't spend no money then he's not gonna get with you, right?
Exactly.
So at a certain point then you are always paying for it.
I guess I can see
And
that.
let me break it down even more. In a relationship, are you still paying for it? Because I have a feeling if your money mess up, the relationship mess up. Once you ain't going to work
No,
no
it
more,
depends how far
she
far
dry
y'all
up
in
real
this-
quick.
how far y'all
Ain't
on
in
it.
the mood.
I think it depends on how far y'all are in this relationship. I think it's context.
right,
Like, what happened to make you stop bringing in the money?
Why they gotta do with anything? It don't
Because,
matter.
like,
it don't matter.
If my nigga like something happened,
Okay, let's say
and
best
if
case
we are far
scenario,
along, if we're
best
far
case
along in
scenario,
our relationship,
How long-
COVID happened. COVID
Yeah.
happened.
oh, that's
You
not
couldn't
gonna
work
last. You
no
gotta
more.
get a job now. You gonna get a job.
He
You gonna get a
keep
job.
falling on hard times. What these bitches want? I'm sorry.
COVID happened. You know what I'm saying? You know what they want from you. You know.
I mean, COVID did happen,
So he lost his job and he ain't got no money.
and he gonna get a job. You gotta have a nigga that's about getting money, okay?
But his
Get
whole
money.
background is in this profession that
And
ain't
he gonna have to
happening
go
right
to
now.
another background.
There you go.
He gotta get money. What?
So what's the timeline before you be like, you know what? This just isn't working out.
Hmm.
Let's say he
I don't
done,
know,
he
I
done
can't-
hit a co-sign for you to get
I
a
don't-
car.
I don't know how that works.
Is it a year?
He
Is it
done
a
co-sign for you to get a
I don't
car. He
know.
been helping you pay rent. He paid a cable bill. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing a lot. But when his job stopped, he can't do as much. But now, does all this money that he spent on it before, does that not count towards it? So
It does, cause I got my own bag. That's what I've been trying to teach these kids.
So he should have
Have
bought it.
your
by then.
bag.
He should have bought it with the cosign. Like that's
About what?
Your loyalty.
He
Your-
did.
the panties.
Now
I'm saying that.
it's all a context. Like, is he being lazy about this because he know I got the bag?
Like,
Is he actively putting in work to try to, to
Okay.
get himself together?
Let's-
Then that's a different story, because if we're far along, like I'm talking about far along in our
Yeah.
relationship, and we have that understanding with each other, like, I mean, tomorrow I can fall on hard times, and I'm gonna need him to help me.
will you hold it down for a year?
If I got to.
No, because in this scenario.
I don't know.
I've
I've never been in that scenario. I don't know.
In
I've
this
never
scenario,
been
you
in
have
that
to,
scenario.
like,
I don't
listen,
know.
boo,
I can't speak on hypotheticals that I don't know. I haven't had that.
This whole podcast is about hypotheticals.
Well, you know what?
He
I'm
gets a
gonna
job.
say.
He gets a job.
I'm gonna
and
say.
it's part-time.
Yes.
And it's minimum wage.
Because probably after that year,
And
he's
that's
gonna
all
come
he can
up.
sustain.
He gonna come up
Well, what
after
if
that
he
year.
don't?
But he is. But he is. But he
Because
is.
I have a firm belief that like you gonna look at this nigga and you just gonna start squinting at him, be like, this nigga here, he ain't make up the bed this morning.
Right.
Like he came in late.
He probably depressed. I'm probably gonna think he's depressed.
Yeah, he would be.
He's probably depressed, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna sit and have a whole conversation about this, and we're gonna figure out what the dilemma is. We need to figure out what the dilemma is. Where does the dilemma lie? What's the dilemma? Why? What is the difficulty in you finding a job right now?
It's COVID, baby.
Shut up. I mean, that's what we gotta talk
Right
about. Like,
now.
if you're actively trying, what is the dilemma in you finding a job? Do I need to help you out? Do I need to connect my resources or something like that? And I should have already been connected to my resource because
Let me ask you
I
this.
want my nigga to have a job.
And let me ask you this. Would you, your man can't find a job,
Mm-hmm.
old buddy you used to talk to, got to connect,
Oh,
you
buddy,
need
I
some
used
money,
to-
you need some money in the
Oh,
house.
buddy, I used to.
Yeah, just, you know.
Okay.
He wanted to holler at you,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? Y'all might have messed around, maybe not, but you know how I feel about you. Are you going to be like,
No.
so you ain't gonna hook him up?
Wait. Oh, okay. You talking about hook him up with a? Oh, that's a deep one because I may tell him, like, I'll give him the opportunity to choose if he wants to do that or not. I mean, ultimately, that's his choice. I say, look, this is an old partner of mine, you know. Old partner. Not really. This is XYZ. I mean, if he's secure enough in himself and he doesn't feel like anything else will transpire because of, I'm not gonna connect my nigga to anybody that is petty like that anyways. Like, he gotta be we genuinely are cool with each other. Yes, we may have had, slept with each other once or twice back in the days, but genuinely we are cool now. And he's not trying to he doesn't have any malicious intent by what he's doing.
Nate, would you take the job?
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
You know what? I would go along with it, and the minute he say something condescending towards me, it's over. Like, I'm gonna just have to tell you, like, sorry, I cussed his ass out because I felt like he was trying to call me boy.
You gonna go back to being a broken?
You know?
You gonna be back broken.
Hey man, I'll sleep on the streets before I let a nigga disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? So,
But what if he wasn't trying to disrespect you?
I mean,
You just
know,
took it that way.
Yeah.
dudes play games, and that's another thing. with
Not
this
all
question,
dudes are
because
playing
the female
games.
is always going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So I wouldn't even run it past Shawty because she always going to be like, oh, he's trying to help, blah, 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 because that's what he going to say to you. But, you know, when it comes to me and him one-on-one, I'm still with you, and he still fuck with you the way he fuck with you. So at the end of the day, I personally am going to feel like it's going to be something there. It's not going to be completely genuine, you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing this for her. You ain't even doing this for me. So, you know.
He don't know you to do it for you.
Exactly.
He knows me.
That's my point exactly.
But it
I don't
doesn't
even
mean
know
that he's
you
doing it to...
from a can of paint.
I don't know.
So the minute I feel like you getting slick with the tongue, it's over, man. I can't even delete my number, dog, before, you know.
I mean, I guess we'll say to some extent you're always paying for sex, whether relationship or not. You are, I guess, always paying for sex, and then maybe at some point in the game, with the way the world is changing, maybe it would be cool if there was a parent that would be willing to stay home if it's not going against their wishes, right? And not even just that. People like their kids, Chris. Like, people like their kids.
All right, I hope I like mine. I don't know.
You will. You'll love your kids.
I might not. I might.
Chris, I predict your kids are better than you at everything, and they constantly beat you at stuff.
Isn't that
Chris,
how it's supposed to be?
Chris Hahn hates to be beat. If you know him, if you beat Chris Hahn in some shit, he's gonna study that shit all night with no sleep till the next day, and then beg you to play him
Chris
again.
is like
or
OD
whatever
with
it
it.
is.
Like,
Yeah.
you just
I don't know what Chris
crazy.
is.
Something's
He's
wrong
like,
with
What
you.
they talked about somebody like me. It was
Man.
called The Last Dance. Michael Jordan on the grass.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, we don't do that.
Get
That's
out
what
of
we
here.
talk about.
See, I try to say something nice, and that's how I
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank
Chris
you
can't
for
play
telling me
basketball.
that,
Let's say.
And I
I
guess we
haven't
also
been in
need
5 years.
to in 2022 focus on equality for everybody, but we gonna focus on equality
So
for
yeah,
black
Janiqua, you need to
20.
be equal towards your Latino community.
Oh, I ain't got no
You know what I'm saying?
problems with him. I just said I had a balance of thoughts when I saw it, like here
Yeah.
and there. So I ain't have no.
That's how I wish you. We did work for this, and we shining right now. Congrats to all the people nominated, all the people that's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for years, though, and I want y'all to understand this is not something that we should be excited about winning, but we should be more excited about the fact that it's finally coming to light and that we're continuing to do this for so long, even under the circumstances of not winning.
Black people are the best actors in the world.
Absolutely, and you gonna pay for this pum pum. So with that being said, with that
So, let me
being
get my dollars
said,
out.
we're gonna conclude this episode because we got more things to talk about next time. I hope you guys
you already know.
enjoyed all of the shenanigans for tonight. Chris, you got anything to say?
Don't trick. Don't prostitute.
Tell
It's
him.
okay.
Tell him not to do
It's
it.
okay. Keep your money in your pockets, fellas. These women ain't nothing out here for playing games.
That's what you
Janiqua's
got
one
out of
of
this? No, I'm
Hey, fellas, this is what I got to say. Stop paying for Disney Plus that ain't yours, guys.
Oh, okay, Nate, you got something to say?
Hey man, you know,
Ooh,
I
Hey,
love
boots.
everybody, you know what I'm saying? All the communities, you know, black people, of course, I'm gonna rock with you to the end of the time. You know, people, just take time with your kids. I know it's rough right now with COVID going on. You know, you're trying to figure out work and balance home, but you know, your kids don't know what's going on just as much as you don't know what's going on. So we all figuring this out together. But at the same time, if you ain't pimping, you simping, man. Stop paying for this. You know what I'm saying? It's ways to get it, man, and that ain't it. But I'm out of here, man.
well, I guess we catch y'all next time for episode 5. Love, live life, nigga shit. We gone.
Wow.
I like the head shit.